Let's see what you got, Spike Tavius. I'll send him a party invite, but he probably don't got his headset still. He definitely ain't gonna join the party. That's funny. Oh, he cheats with Deion Jones. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's not about to join. I'm focused, man. I feel like my glasses are mad blurry, bro.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy.
It worse if that was possible.
Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it is our extreme privilege to be on hand for the Super Bowl. And I can't help but look down on this field, partner, and think about the history of this game and all the great players, all the great teams that have stood on the field for this moment. So special.
This game is so historic that while we call the Super Bowl now, that wasn't even the name of the first couple. It's an AFL, NFL
we must protect this house.
Game before the Super Bowl really took hold.
Whoever house it is.
Think about the
I don't
Green
know
Bay
where we're playing
Packers
at.
winning the first two that got us kicked off and started towards where we are today.
And with the whole world watching, at the end of this game, at the end of tonight, one of these two sides, they get to etch their name in NFL immortality.
No doubt about it. They hold up the ultimate symbol of victory in this league, the Lombardi Trophy.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, here's Watson.
Oh, he's got to cough that up.
The Jets get in there for the sack.
So what's the word I'm looking for here about how this drive just started?
Disjointed?
I'll go with that one. I mean, think about it. First down, took a bad loss on a running play. Take the sack on 2nd down. Then they got to come up with something big here on 3rd.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Out of the gun, Watson. He's gonna flip one out here to his running back. And down he'll go at the 25. Gain of 9, and that's gonna make it 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Watch it now, Barney.
Darnold on 1st down. Goes underneath for Bell. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily.
And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Tech McKinley in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I'd file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Here's Darnold. Man open, that's Damian Wadley. Oh, now he bowls him over. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now as we look down, we've got a Jet shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. So that changes things.
They're trying to do me dirty, bro.
All the way down at the 35.
Sam Darnold just got injured already.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell.
He's gotta be good, bro.
Just a yard on the first
Yo,
down
why do
carry,
they
so
want to do
second
me
and
like
9.
that, bro?
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally.
Brother, I got this man up to a 98 overall. And they want to take him from me in the Super Bowl.
Here's Tannehill now on second down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He was 1,000-yard
Dumb will not be able to return.
That's his first catch of this Super Bowl.
Bro, in the Super Bowl, in the first quarter, my first drive. Come on, bro. What type of shit is that? I'm just gonna lose my 98 overall quarterback on my first drive in the Super Bowl.
He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On second down, it's Bell. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. A gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. This is Bell on the dump ball. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
You'll be able to pinch hit with him and then never have to actually pitch with him.
All right, on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards. Tough, gritty.
Or never, yeah,
to me,
never
that's
actually
like the version of a dirty pass.
And this will be caught.
He's did some wild shit.
The first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Jets have taken a first.
Yeah, I got Ryan Tannehill as my backup out here looking like Dick.
Straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk
That was
about winning
fire.
streaks.
I went for it on fourth and goal and scrambled out and then fucking threw a touchdown back across field.
And we're seeing it early in this one.
Definitely
Just about the
tight.
25, call it the 24-yard line.
He's gonna have to open that playbook up. He don't like to pass the ball.
They had to play from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Eastern Fox and more.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Ito Smith, his first carry. And an alley to run. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown.
Damn, that's a pick 6, Zach.
But not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Now Tannehill throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And now running right through it.
This ain't Le'Veon just almost did some foul shit to Spike.
Call that a loss of 5 yards yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, here's Ben. He'll get nothing there.
He got through that.
At the line as that will... And the first play will be a field goal try. And his kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine a head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
So out come the Falcons now. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look
Why
like they've
is
woken
Shelton
up yet.
out
I mean,
there?
a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
Oh.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring and moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football. With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw on 2nd is Watson. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Steps away to his left. Looking deep for Julio. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over.
They did my son dirty. No dirty, bro.
They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative.
Well, I'm saying he's out for the game, and it's a Super Bowl, so yeah, he got hurt in the our first drive, bro. Oh my God! Still picked with Tannehill in his side of the field. I'm trash. This is what happens. You lose your fucking guy, and
he tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
After the interception, here's Watson. Flushed out right.
Oh my gosh!
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss
gosh.
on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. On 2nd down, here's Smith. And he's going to fight his way forward here for this game.
Bro.
Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 3rd down, Smith. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And the Jets set to take the field. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Bro, he tackled my running back.
Tannehill sacked. Tack McKinley in there to get him for his second sack of the night.
How about that, partner? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good.
I'm saying my running back was going out for a route. they just tackled him. He was just out of the play.
Had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. Big hold of the 30. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup there, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to put up a nice solid game.
Oh, you gotta break that tackle, boy. Come on.
Spacing and run fits, and those creases like they were able to exploit right there.
3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. To punt it away on 4th down, here's Drew Kaiser. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Okay.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's able to get up here to the 26. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson escaping the pressure right. Incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
The Falcons on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Watson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
It's taken to the 26. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the 2nd half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the 1st half, maybe not so much in the 2nd half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A minute 58 to go in this 1st half of play. We'll come back on Super Bowl Sunday after this. Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Right, didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill.
Come on, bro. How the heck?
The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the second interception in the first half.
The Jets on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. The give is to Bell. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now Tannehill. He's going to look deep down the field.
Oh, come on.
He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs
My boy
to play
Sam
with.
Darnold's not out there. I got to remember.
From about the 32. Bell. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Goodwin able to haul it in. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. From the red zone now, Tannehill. Being chased out left. And he slides to avoid the hit. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They come up with one running back. That's Bell. Here's Tannehill. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Tack McKinley bringing the pressure again, and that is his 3rd sack here tonight. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Hey, 20. Deep.
Back to throw, Tannehill.
Oh my.
Intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it.
What a terrible play by me. Take the 3 points, you stupid guy, you.
So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. So we've reached halftime here in the 2020 Super Bowl, Super Bowl 54. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that doesn't
Come on, bro. This dude is horrible.
Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Line of scrimmage again, the 25,
terrible,
2nd and 10.
Ever since Darnold got out.
They'll pitch it out to Bell.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Maybe the 34. 9 yards on the pickup there, as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Bell. Gets around him. Oh, now he bowls him over. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Hey, 20.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Incomplete there.
That's Hopkins. Chill out.
Brings up 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Tannehill. Screen play, McKinnon.
Oh, I thought he was about to bounce off that.
Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4.
This should be a 2-possession game, right?
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
13, that's not terrible.
So we get set to start this 3rd quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. They were able to get the stop defensively, and now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
no, tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
They'll run. It's Hilliard, and he'll be taken down at the 18. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means You're one big score away from being right back there.
Oh,
The question is, can this
man,
offense
this
step up and make that play? 'Cause that's
crazy.
been an issue for them in this game. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. A shotgun snap for Watson. This complete to Jones.
Oh,
His
God.
first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be
Wow.
good for a first down. And until that point, we haven't seen Julio Jones. That's hard to believe here this late in the game.
And no one more frustrated than Julio Jones because receivers feed off of catches. That's their fuel, and that's also their affirmation. He hasn't been getting much of that in this game, and their team is losing, and he wants to have a better effect on the game.
Just the first connection. And
Let's
the
go.
Jets pressure too much as down he goes. DeForest Buckner busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
On second down, here's Watson.
Oh my gosh,
And he'll be out of bounds
missed him.
just shy of the 30.
I had him.
Nice job of eluding the
missed
pressure there,
him.
scrambling
I
for
had
11.
him.
I thought they were going to sack him there
I
like
missed
they
him
did
when
on
I had
first
him.
down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down, makes it manageable now.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, Watson.
Let's go.
It's intercepted.
Let's go.
Off at the 36.
My boy
They have
Gafford just put his
possession, and they
life
have
on
it
the
at the
fucking
38-yard
line.
line.
Let's
And that's a great example of
go.
ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Dancing to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting
I still
down
got
and avoiding the
McKinnon
big
out there.
hit.
This is Bell. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Down man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Yo, you know how long these regular season games are?
What is it?
Touchdown
The regular season for Batman Dynasty.
I have no idea.
Still
I think they're like 7 innings. I'm not sure though.
Pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing
Is it
in
against
every
people?
situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still on attack. We'll see. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, headed the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
This is Hilliard. So he got 3 at 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
Come on.
Now Watson. And that is incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down.
What happened?
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have
yes,
to rethink their plans on 4th down.
Oh, you can't be happy about that.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
What?
So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything.
I thought you were about to say he gave up a dinger.
I'm
like, damn, what is that? Throw the ball. Dang, throw the king of the God.
In there again. My goodness, that is now his 4th sack tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now Bell. And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Jets on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 17. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Going deep for Hopkins. And
no way.
Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Tannehill sucks, dude.
That's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Watson. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Come on, bro. They give him 6 yards like that.
He was able to pick up 6 yards there, so that leaves him with a 3rd and 13.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And this one is incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
Let's go.
Comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise, just don't do it.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line is really...
That's some bullshit. I can just run up into the line.
Put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. On 3rd down, it's Bell. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears.
Oh no, he's going to block my kicker. He blocked my kicker.
From 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So forget the field goal. Give them the first on that penalty.
How about that? That's one way to pick it up, but that's doing it the hard way. But they'll accept it.
So how big might the special teams mistake be there? Running into the kicker, and that penalty leads to 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Bell. And he's got room. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Time for a break. We're back to crown a champion after this. They'll run it with Bell. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. Tackle made there by Robert Alford. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Always late on fast.
It's crazy. I'm glad to hear that, because that's what's happening. Did you try the Zoom view? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, you still do be late, though. I'm still late. But it's just better than it was.
It's almost some good psychological advantages, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards.
Correa, let's go.
No way we need to take that.
Yo, come on. Everything I get good contact on just goes right to the fucking outfielders, bro. I swear to God, bro, if it's the same shit as last year, I'm gonna be so tight.
And for the 2nd time tonight, his field
I'm
goal
just
unit
trash
comes
so
out here.
far.
And his kick here is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Gucci bandana. Gucci bandana.
Come back, come back. Hey, move, hey.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. The left side completion to Jones. And now running right through it. And they'll get it all the way up about 5
just ran
yards
through
shy
like
of
5
midfield.
people on that
Great
play.
way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Hard to
He
believe his
started,
first
he was
catch of
just
the game
bouncing off him.
defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on it, and
He's
then
spinning.
change the coverages behind
He's
him throughout the game.
spinning.
Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go play action here on first down. Out left side here to Bryant. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Two jet, two jet.
From the red zone now, Watson. Buying time to his left. Oh, the ball is in. Watson lost it.
You've had to bear with me in this booth. I'm
Smoke
trying
to
to
the
be simple
snake.
this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
One man
I
tried
think
to
that
die
fumble's
for
kind of
it. That's
indicative of
funny
how
as
this whole
fuck.
evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried.
He tried to die for it with
Nothing's
Deshaun
ever
Watson.
really taken throughout the
And he
game.
got
That's why
smoked
they're
before
down so
move.
big.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And a short gain here
Yeah.
as he gets it up only to about the 6.
It's over though, I
Give
mean.
him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the score?
20-3.
Mike's winning?
Nah, he lost.
Oh, word.
And
Yeah,
the
it's
New
over
York
now.
Jets have won the Super Bowl. And the Lombardi
Hey.